Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Let's go, baby, let's go!
From a championship backfield to your morning drive.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5.
You're locked in to Off the Bench.
Flynn is back to throw from the end zone. Boom!
Live from the Raising Cane studio, here's Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Yo! Yo! Welcome in, OTB, here on this Thursday morning. It is Thursday, right? Yes, Thursday morning inside the Raising Cane studio. Jake Flynn, Alondra, Tay Tay, all here with you. How we doing, people?
Yeah, did you say thank God?
It's Thursday, yeah.
Yeah, thank God. We got another day after this.
Yeah.
Fired up.
Well, I'm just glad that we're almost to the end of the week.
Oh.
You know, we're almost there.
I thought you were like, phew, we got at least one more.
Oh,
Yeah.
not really.
Man, it's been a busy week.
Yeah, it has, but it's an exciting day today.
What's so exciting about it?
March Madness.
Oh,
The
yeah.
madness will ensue.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said you filled your bracket out already. That thing's blank.
I filled mine out.
Oh, no, I got it online
Oh, okay.
at LouisianaSports.net.
Ooh, I definitely
Yeah,
have
and
to
if
do
the
that.
listeners filled theirs out on LouisianaSports.net, they can follow along with us. They can try to beat our
you could
bracket.
try to beat our bracket.
Yeah.
They can look and be like, this dragon dude is
This
just killing
Dragon
it.
guy.
Dragon
God,
sucks.
That's what I put as my screen name. Yep, Dragon. That's it. No last name, nothing. All caps Dragon.
Well, there's not going to be another dragon, so I think you're safe there.
So good luck. I just got about 30 seconds before the show started. Push the save button. So it's locked in. I'm not going to question it. I'm not going
I have
back.
till 11 to do that, right?
I'm not
Yeah.
making any omissions, edits, nothing.
Are we eligible for the $1,000?
No.
Again,
$1,000 worth of pride.
yes. Burner email and a fake name.
That's true.
You are eligible.
I'm going to be able to tell.
Nope.
Whoa. Take it
Are you
easy.
going to narc us?
I might.
Wow. We'll split it with you.
Okay.
Get an
fine.
address, like put down
Sold.
an address nobody knows about.
Sold. If you split it with me, I won't narc you out.
Okay. All right. I don't
It's like
hate
Friday
the
Night
hustle.
Lights, the vacant lot where they used to,
Yep.
so that's what you send it somewhere.
We could
you
just
don't-
make an alliance here and just say if anybody in the foxhole wins, we'll just split it 4 ways.
yeah,
Right.
250
It
each,
gives
dude.
you a
I'm
better
good with
chance.
Well,
Yeah.
luckily,
Yeah.
y'all are in with the promotions director, so
Exactly.
So, not a big deal.
it. 250 each.
We got it.
that's it.
Yeah, 1,000 four ways.
I didn't think about the math.
Yeah, take it easy.
I mean, Elijah, like cheating the system and going away with 250 ain't bad.
Ain't bad.
I guess.
I mean,
Ain't
that's
bad.
come on.
Do a whole lot, you know.
You get a fourth of the money, but 4 times the odds.
Mm-hmm.
That's how that works.
Well, yes, but I wasn't doing the math in my head at the time, so
I get it. Yeah, I was gonna say, take it easy, like in the chat, man. Someone said Dragon is a stupid nickname.
whoa,
Whoa, pal.
let's
Oh,
relax.
Take it
Coming
easy.
from Nighthawk.
Yeah, that is a pretty sweet name too.
Yeah, Nighthawk for sure.
Nighthawk is sweet.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Just call me Dragon. Just call me
Call me
Nighthawk.
Nighthawk.
Yeah.
Sounds like we should be friends.
I don't have a cool nickname like
Oh,
that.
want to give a shout out real quick. Got a text
Oh.
about 8:45 last night.
Okay.
Paul O'Neill, welcome, baby number 2.
All right.
Let's go!
It's official.
Oh,
Baby number 2 for Paul O'Neill.
So, Paul.
He,
Hell
he
yeah.
was out during the meeting. Matt said it may happen today. Happened about 8:45 last night. So
Awesome.
shout out to Paul, baby
Awesome.
boy.
Incredible.
awesome.
Love that. Congrats.
So many babies,
Donna.
It's not me this time.
right?
Weird.
Yeah. Gone 2 whole
I don't know
years.
what to do with this information.
I'm going to be filling out my bracket. Y'all just talk amongst yourselves.
Okay. Tripod engaged.
Tripod. You don't have to do it right this second. You got to 11.
Nah, I might as well go ahead and knock it out.
I mean, yeah, it took me like 2 minutes.
So,
Wait, can we talk about how Paul Tuxie was right?
Paul Tuxie, yeah.
Because that makes me
That son of a
really
gun.
mad.
That son of a gun was right. So
Hey.
he saw it or didn't?
He did see his
He
shadow.
did.
Which
did
made
see
it more
Made
winter.
it more winter.
and then it just
It
created
is.
the cold
It's been
snap.
chilly this week,
Yeah.
and I hadn't really It makes it hard to dress. That's the honest
So
part.
hard to dress.
Like, because it's really hot in the afternoon. still.
yes.
But then, like, later in the afternoon, it's cool again. I was sweating yesterday afternoon, and then we had a little softball game yesterday evening.
Hell yeah.
Tuzette did. Crushed it.
Of course.
Too many errors in the field, though.
I mean,
But we're getting there. We're figuring it out.
they're like, what, 9?
No,
7?
No. They're, yeah. Mhm. Yeah, we're still trying to figure out, like,
How to ground.
once you catch the ball,
Where's it
like,
go?
where does it go?
Oh,
Most of
yeah.
the times it just goes to the person next to them or
Right.
to the pitcher.
Makes sense.
It doesn't really go to the person,
That
the
is supposed
bag that
to.
somebody's running to.
Yeah.
Hey, at some
It's a lot.
point, the pitcher has to get the ball back, so
It's
it's
a lot.
not a bad strategy.
Yeah. I mean, that's what happens, like, when most of the team decides, like, the Friday before the Saturday
Right.
first game that they're on the team,
Yeah.
that they're playing. It
Like,
happens.
I'm doing it.
Yeah, we're just going to do it.
So they decided
It's a
the
boss
Friday
move.
before, and then
Suzette
they
did,
played
yeah.
Saturday.
Yep.
So did she know the rules before she went into it, or like was she just
she
kind
gets the
of
batting, like, you hit it, and
right?
you run
Right.
to a base.
But other than that,
3
she
for
was
3
just
or first
kind of
game.
like freestyling
Not a
it.
big deal.
Dude, signing up
3
the
for
day
3.
before.
Let's
boss
go.
move.
Let's go.
I mean, think about it. She's like, going to practice, show up on games, guys.
Yeah.
I'm going to practice. I just signed up
And
yesterday.
then went 3
Yeah.
for
Time out.
3.
Yeah, called raking. Unbelievable.
That's your new term.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
you
use
used
it for
it twice
I
this
use it
morning.
twice
That's
this morning.
the stitch head term though. Like he's gone full stitch head. He's like she's raking.
Like, guys, I'm gonna be
Vanderbilt
I'm
raking.
gonna be awful next football season because I'm gonna be all so solely focused on
baseball?
baseball.
You can't just make that
I
make
can't.
that transition.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Crazy thought. How about you do both?
Right.
I
No.
can't do it.
Some say
Everybody
people
else
have
in
done
this
it
room
Some
can.
say people have done
Yeah.
it before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
It'll
y'all
probably
are
happen
radio
again.
professionals.
I don't know if I'd go that far.
What does that make you?
I'm just here for the party.
Here for the vibes?
Here for
Okay,
the vibe.
Gretchen Wilson.
Because I'm here. I'm here for the party.
Oh, well,
Honestly,
how
a banger.
has everybody
That is
like?
not a banger.
Yes, it is.
No, it is not, sir.
I'll tell you what.
Catchy, I'll give you that.
We were
Banger,
at
no.
Rock the Country 2 years ago, and Big and Rich. That's the
think so.
ride a horse, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They brought Gretchen Wilson out, and she sang that song, and we were lit. Was I a few drinks in?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
Well,
was
yeah,
I
there's a
lit?
there's a place for it.
Yes.
Well, where do you draw the line between catchy and banger?
See, I don't. I just
That's my question there.
That's a good
There's
question.
songs that are catchy, like, oh my gosh, like,
But, like, you don't-
I don't think
Friday, gotta get down
like
on. That's
okay,
catchy,
all right.
but it's
Catches
a bad
you.
song.
That's-
It catches you. It's not.
okay.
a
So
banger.
maybe that's it.
Very
If it's catchy
though.
and a
but
good
like,
song,
there's a
does it
lot of
become a
catchy
banger?
songs that are bangers.
Morgan Wallen.
Didn't say there couldn't be. But
But
that
wait,
song
there's a-
in
there's a-
particular is catchy. It's not a banger.
But how do you draw that line? I mean, I would.
Like anything in life, it's about choices and decisions, and you decide if it's both or one or the
He's
other.
looking at me like I got a third eye on my forehead or something. It was a fair question.
I think the Gretchen Wilson song is a banger and it's catchy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, most songs that
there's
are
some-
bangers have to be catchy.
So
All- like, all of Morgan
bangers are
Wallen.
catchy, but not all catchy songs are bangers.
There you go.
Look at us.
There we go. See, that's all I was asking. Just come up with something super clever.
That's all he
And
needs
we
to
got
get it.
there, Matt, eventually.
Not to get that look from you, Dad. Not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Oh, buddy, if I showed my emotion every time I'm disappointed in you, we would not be in good standing.
Jake, does this qualify as a quarter or a half?
That's a half.
I've never heard of a half
I
zip.
said it was a half. Because it's like the bottom of the shirt's here.
Definitely not a quarter.
Right. It's like a third. That's what I was telling y'all yesterday.
That's not a
it's kind
thing.
of it's kind of
Well,
I've
seems
never
like
heard of a third zip.
I haven't either.
These just like,
Like
have
his
you-
half goes down. Like,
has anybody ever actually gotten the measuring tape out on your quarter zips? There's no such thing as a half zip.
I have a half zip. I
have a
wore it
half zip.
yesterday.
That LSU old sailor Mike one that I wear, that's a half zip.
That's not a term that people use frequently,
so.
though.
I use half
Well,
zip.
when
As
I
much
bought the
as quarter
sweater,
zip.
it
Or
said
Or
half
that,
zip.
which you shouldn't. That qualifies just to say, as a quarter zip. It just rolls off.
Okay.
We
You're
don't
being
have to get the
super
measuring tape out.
contrarian this morning.
This morning or in life?
I thought I described it well yesterday.
You didn't describe it. You said,
I
I don't
said
know
it's
if
in
it's a half
between a
zip
quarter
or
and
a
a half.
quarter
It
zip.
kind of is.
I would say
Back
half.
But you have to come up with a term when someone says, what are you wearing?
A half zip.
It's in between. I'll just say quarter zip. It's quarter zip.
Who asked you what you're wearing?
Who are you wearing?
What are we at
Phone
the Oscars?
operators.
Yeah, this past weekend.
Hey, what are you wearing?
Yeah, that's weekend.
Sinner snubbed.
Was it?
I don't know. I haven't seen the Leo movie, but I feel like it was. I need to watch that probably today.
Leo, rocking the mustache.
Hard.
Yeah, I liked it, but he definitely dyed it.
Well,
Sure.
teach their own.
And his hair.
Yeah.
That's fine too.
You
I'm
know,
not saying there's anything wrong with it,
who amongst
but he
us?
dyed it.
That's fine.
He's got a
A lot of people in that room probably had dyed hair.
Yeah,
Some
Gotta
sort
look
of-
younger
Some sort
for
of
his,
cosmetic situation happened
for his
there.
significant-
for sure.
he's got to look close at age to his significant others, right?
Yeah.
They're all like 20.
Yeah, exactly. I think, was it? Is it 24 or is it
I think 24 is the
26?
cutoff.
Is it 24 is the
Yeah,
cutoff?
it's somewhere in there.
I'm gonna be real honest with you, Leo. That seems
That
exhausting.
sounds
Right?
tiring. My God.
24-year-old.
My God.
Somewhere
bump
out
it up?
there,
Can we
Bill
bump it up?
Belichick is shedding a tear.
No doubt. Yeah, maybe bump it up a little bit. 27, 28,
Bump it to 30.
maybe 30.
How
Can
old's
we
Leo?
bump it to 28?
How old's
Asking
Leo?
for a friend.
How old's Leo?
He's
He's
gotta
got to
be
be
in
in his
his
50s.
Huh?
Gotta be.
Let's
If
see.
we're about to be 41, he's got to be 50.
51.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you could bump it to 30. That's 21 years.
The
That's enough.
mustache makes
That's
him
enough.
look a little younger, though.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he still looks great.
He must work out.
Some are saying Dragon had the mustache first. Of course, I had it. And he
Yeah, you
copied
had it.
so.
Mhm. Yeah. But you were a little too cowardly to keep it.
No, I just didn't want to embarrass you every day.
It's okay. Katie didn't want it.
No, she liked it. That's the
What-
reason I
What are
kept
you doing?
Didn't want to embarrass you every day.
Okay. All right. I was looking for some sort of real answer from you this morning.
It is for real. I mean, you've seen that thing. Can't be keeping QB.
So are we doing a little turnover chain situation on this bracket challenge within
Yeah, let's
the foxhole?
let's do a turnover.
We got to set the rules. What
All right, for a turnover chain, y'all tell me if this is where y'all want to go.
Okay.
We each pick one team that is a 6 through 16 seed. Just one.
Okay.
And whichever one of those teams
It's a big
makes
range.
it
Makes it the closest to the
farthest
final.
down the road
Okay.
gets a turnover chain.
6 through 16.
Okay. And then let's do that. I mean, we can do more than one.
We could have a draft.
Whoever finishes highest on the LouisianaSports.net.
Yeah.
That too.
I think that's probably the easiest. They keep.
Yeah, but I
track
kind
for
of
you.
like the underdog
Let's do that one.
part of it.
I like
too.
it. Let's do them. Do it all.
Okay.
I'll take you through my system too. I used.
Are they raking in baseball? They're making it.
Is your system AI generated?
No. MF
A little
generated.
surprising. That's Matt Flynn, guys.
Mm-hmm.
I know we've had some potty words, but
Tyler.
Have we? Looking
No,
at
I
Tyler, looking
specifically
at
the-
Dev, looking at
Looking at you,
Nick.
Tyler.
I felt you.
Nick.
So I felt you on an elite level in the meeting yesterday, but I also understood that what you wanted to get done couldn't get done. But I felt where you were coming
Yeah.
from.
I'm like, bro,
I know,
it's fine.
but it is true.
The FCC is not gonna come after us.
I mean, it's one thing like if we
But if
did
they
it,
did,
but if it's a guest
yeah,
that
like
did
how
it,
do you like?
we
I
can't
guess 'cause
control
you,
that.
technically, you're supposed to be having a
Yeah.
button.
Right.
Works.
Did we don't?
Anyways, we need to probably be quiet here.
Nah.
Excited Jay's coming on later. I didn't know with the game day.
Hell yeah, Jay.
I was gonna add him to the Wednesday lineup, and I was like, y'all, like we already like woo.
We were stacked. We didn't
Doc
want to
almost
overwhelm
died.
everybody.
Coach Mulkey got emotional, which
Yeah.
was awesome.
Yes.
And then we had Tyler Shock.
Yeah.
That was just yesterday.
So it was a big
How
show.
endearing was that interview, though?
I was awesome.
Like for people that
Which
maybe
Both.
the Tyler, both, but the Tyler Shuck one was just so endearing.
Yeah.
And that's what
Fantastic.
he's been doing this whole time is just like endearing himself to people here. And I already kind of felt it with like the Mardi Gras and the banana ball and everything, but it was just so great yesterday.
Yeah,
I heard he's never even been to the Chipotle in New Orleans.
doesn't know it exists. He said, "Why would I go to Chipotle in New Orleans?"
Chipotle
Certainly
has
not.
its place.
Yeah, it
He said.
does.
He said,
I
"Why
agree
is
with
there?"
that.
He said, "Why is there a burrito named after Derek Carr? I'm not going there."
Yeah.
It's the only place, favorite place in the city.
Chipotle is good, like if you're craving that, but like not your first stop. Not the very.
When you're asked your favorite restaurant in the city, it's probably not the answer you should give.
Okay, I don't know what we're talking about here.
When Derek Carr
Carr.
first signed, somebody asked what your favorite restaurant in the city's been so far, like one of your first stops. And dude said Chipotle.
What an idiot. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Read the
All
room a bit.
Incredible restaurants. Like when somebody asks you that, you say a restaurant that is only in New Orleans,
Yep.
or maybe only in Louisiana at best.
Even if it's not true.
Yeah,
Just
right.
say it.
Yeah.
Like you're kind of in the public eye.
Right.
At least say it.
And there's no wrong answers if you say somewhere local. Like
There's no wrong
to each their own.
Yeah.
But you can't say Chipotle.
My private chef. It's my favorite meal.
And that's why that dude, he really thought, hey, just letting y'all know, like, I'm up for playing again. Maybe, like, I'm just saying I might. And nobody called. Nobody.
Nope. But I agree.
He could always go like, "Oh, I wasn't serious. I was just good feeling."
Oh,
Like, I wasn't.
Second day in a row, he was dead ass.
Dead ass.
But I agree, Alondra. That interview was very endearing.
Yeah.
He's just like seems like the most normal bro.
He's such a bro.
Just like, and he just wants to kind of live his life and throw football around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not really going to change much.
Drink a couple cold beers.
Hey, I was like, yeah, actually, I don't really remember throwing those things off the floor.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah. Everyone's like, yeah, we get it.
No, we know.
Yeah, we know. Like that's how you're supposed to be.
I don't think he liked when you told him he was shouldery though.
Yeah, it's a little
Yeah,
shoulder.
you didn't really get a laugh out of that one, Matt.
Yeah, he's like, what?
We got to clear your elbow through. He wasn't doing it on those beads.
Yeah.
I mean, if he watched it, what I was watching, he'd say the same thing.
Are you trying to say that you got a better throwing motion than Tyler Shuck?
No, I'm just saying.
When it comes to beads.
at that moment in time, maybe his elbow's getting a little tired.
Yeah. When you get tired, that's when you got to focus the hardest.
You got to focus. The
And
hardest.
like, not only was he rocketing them, he was like throwing it, grabbing another one, throwing it, grabbing another. Like,
and he
was
tried
like,
to play it off and say it was like the little foam footballs. Those were sacks
No.
of beads.
You were throwing beads
Those
out.
were
Like,
sacks.
he
Those are-
didn't even open the pack. You could see the wrapping around it.
Yeah, those are 2 to 3 pound sacks of beads.
He definitely did say.
Yeah, I was like, but I don't know. We're watching this film.
Hey guys,
Check the tape.
Kind of shouldery.
yeah, like we've been to a lot of Mardi Gras, so we know the difference.
Yeah, I agree. I was thinking about that later in the day. Yeah, he didn't like my shouldery comment.
He didn't.
He was like, "What's this guy's deal?"
Yeah,
No,
I came on your show.
gotta get your elbow through.
You're hating on my throwing motion.
Matt was just mad. Video call in.
Yeah, exactly.
By the way, we got a couple comments on YouTube about that.
Well,
We're like, I'm surprised they let him on. He was only a phone call, which I love.
It
by the
came
way.
down to the 11th hour if he was going to be able to do it. He said next time. So next time he guarantees a FaceTime.
so next week.
Weekly?
Asking too much.
I don't know what you would ask him next week. You know, we got to have some more events happen before we can have him back on.
I think during the season, Fridays, he's probably not busy.
Every Friday.
He's
Yeah.
probably not busy.
Yeah.
Every Tuesday. Does your company want to sponsor Tyler Shuck every Tuesday? It's open for business. I think he'd do it.
Let's do it.
You have a company. I'm talking to you.
Oh, me? Yeah. Absolutely.
But you would have to pay for it. You'd have to pay him
Yeah, for sure.
and not in product.
Oh, no. No, I can't do that.
Tyler, I'll give you 1 box of My High and 2 hats for the whole year.
But if you curse again, taking one of those boxes away, pal.
You only gave him 1. Said 1 box.
Taking some of the packets out of it.
All right. Let's take a break. We do have a lot to get to. NCAA tournament. We're like, oof. I'm trying to fill it out. I'm to the second round. We'll give some winners though, because typically that's what happens when you don't really know. Just kind of.
I know it's a
Throw some
little
names
bit
on
different
there.
for you this year.
It
Not
is.
in the college, not doing the college afternoon show.
Yeah.
You're doing NFL, so you're one of us.
Yeah. I
Yes.
like it.
Love it.
The feeling of it.
Can't wait to see your braggers all number ones in the Final Four. It's gonna be exciting.
We'll take a
Radio.
break. Big news for LSU football as they hire a pretty popular assistant coach yesterday. We'll tell you who that is and what it means when we come back to get this show started live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, when it comes to your money, you want a bank that knows you, and that is First American Bank and Trust. At First American Bank and Trust, you're not just an account number. They're Louisiana-based. We say it every single day and how important that is. And that offers personal and business banking solutions built around your needs with local decision-making and service you can count on. So whether it's checking, savings, loans, or helping your business grow, their team is there every step of the way. Experience the difference of a true community bank. Visit FABT.com to learn more. First American Bank and Trust. Banking on a first name basis.
Yeah, in Louisiana here, we still kind of believe in doing business the right way, and that's knowing your banker, knowing the people that are helping you, whether it's grow your business, helping you grow if you're growing your family and get a bigger house, whatever it is. If you're looking for a loan, whether it's commercial, residential, make sure you go give them a call. No phone trees, no out-of-state decisions, just honest banking that's built on trust. FABT.com.
From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here live from the Raising Cane's studio. And always want to remind you about our friends over at Rouse's. Rouse's.com is the website. When you go to the website, find the location that is nearest you. Once you find that location that is nearest you, check out the weekly ads they have on the website for your store. And we always tell you, we love the setup. You walk in, the breakfast bar, the lunch bar, salad bar, sushi bar. They've got pre-made meals, entrees, sides right there, rotisserie chicken bar. They've got it all. They've got local as well. There's a product called My High that we encourage you to try out. It's at your local Rouse's as well every single day if you want to stay hydrated. It's important. They've got a little bit of everything over there at Rouse's, but certainly a local feel, which you certainly can appreciate. So go find that one that is nearest you. Go check out those weekly specials, and always go to Rouse's.com.
Live crawfish, too.
Have you gotten into any crawfish yet?
I hadn't.
No, I know it's so bad.
It's starting to tick me off a little bit.
I know. Just the schedule hasn't worked for it.
I know.
Wait, what's that grimace for?
Because you haven't had crawfish yet. And then I thought about, like, I went
thought you were about to tell us, like, you didn't like crawfish.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
I
was gonna ask
love
you to kindly
crawfish.
leave.
No. I love crawfish. Let me make that very clear.
I just hadn't had,
I think I
And
get
you have had
addicted.
them.
Oh, yeah, I've had it. I've had it twice already. But I was going to, because then I
you
started
have money.
thinking about, it was spread out. I started thinking about how I went last Friday to go get crawfish, and the place that I went to, not good. I will tell y'all in the
really?
break so y'all avoid it.
Just tell us now.
Because crawfish is expensive.
You can't get crawfish
If-
at Taco
I know,
Bell.
I was
that-
pissed. Yeah.
Do that.
At where?
At Taco Bell. I know, my
But if
bad.
you could.
But yeah, no, I
that
was
hurts.
so
I'm sorry.
mad. Yeah, because it's like $30.
Yeah.
Oh,
We had some crawfish
Like, I would
early.
cry because, for my family, that's a lot more than $30.
Right.
I mean, it was almost a month ago we had crawfish, but it was good. I know
You were ready.
it was a little early for me. I was like, oh, wait a little bit, but they wanted to do it, so we did it with the family. This is about 3 weeks ago, and it was good.
It's time, though. When are those little cold snaps going to affect it? Probably a little. We'll never really know. Us.
Anyways, let's get to the big LSU football news as we get this show started.
It's time to get glowing, courtesy of GoFlow IV Spa, where hydration, vitamins, and a summer-ready glow are always on tap. Now, for starters.
All right, go to GoFlowIV.com. GoFlowIV.com. GEAUX, FlowIV.com. GoFlow IV Spa Health and Wellness. When you go to the website, check out membership packages. You can check out different options, how to book your appointment. You can find a full list of services as well. Like it's got the basics, and it's got the upgrades, and it's got the cocktails. It's got all that information that is right there on the homepage of GoFlowIV.com. Go see them off Jefferson Highway in Baton Rouge. Give them a call at 225-953-8150.
That's right. If you've ever heard of the IV therapy, you just never really done it, well, now is a perfect time. We got this weather coming in. Kind of keep that immune system like rocking and rolling over there with all sorts of IV cocktails that are vitamin infused. Keep that immune system just rocking. Stay hydrated, stay vitamized right there. Jefferson Highway, go set up an account, be in and out with that first IV, 30, 45 minutes. It's easy. Their staff's incredible. A great little spot over there right on Jefferson Highway. Go check them out. Go Flow IV.
All right, LSU football makes a big hire. They had T. Martin as an analyst to the staff. It's a good get for Lane Kiffin. He has experience with T. Martin, and T. Martin has a lot of experience. He's been in coaching since 2006. Of course, he is somebody that won a national championship as a quarterback at Tennessee, played in the NFL, had a 7-year stint at USC, as Taylor puts here in the doc. He went from receiver coach to offensive coordinator. So it's always good, in my opinion, to have guys on your staff that are analysts that have had coordinating experience when you're throwing ideas out there, when you're asking questions. And, again, this is somebody that's done it for a long time. He's coaching the NFL 2021 to 2025 with the Baltimore Ravens. So he's got experience with an MVP quarterback. I like all of that. And now you can add analysts to your staff. You're able to add somebody like this who he was available. You've already filled all your coordinating jobs up, but with the way the rules are, he can be an analyst, and he can be involved in every single meeting, and he can be involved with helping you game plan. He can be involved in game day situations. So the big ad, I think, when we're sitting here talking about in the middle to late March, that you can get somebody like this on your staff before.
Have they been together?
Start spring practice at Tennessee. Yeah.
Okay. It's a coach with a really good resume joining the staff in some capacity. I mean, I'm hesitant to say like it's
USC together too, right? Sorry to cut you off.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
I'm hesitant to say like it's a big time hire or anything because we don't know what an analyst every role is. You can have so many. Like, what's the role?
It's whatever you make it.
Well, I know that. I'm just saying, what is his specific role? That's
if you've
what
been
I'm
with
posing.
if you've been with somebody for that long and they've coached for that long, they've been an OC at a place like USC and they've been in the NFL with the MVP quarterback. I don't think you bring him in.
Or you could be bringing him,
cards.
Or you could be bringing him in because he's an old buddy of yours and just don't want him to be unemployed for
and that would be fine too. But
and that's fine. But that happens a lot,
right,
and it's
right. Yeah, but the resume also speaks for itself. Like he's going to have some responsibilities.
Yeah, it's great.
There's no way that
I don't know what those responsibilities are, but so we'll see. I mean, it could
Nobody knows what any.
It could be drawing. It could be
drawing
cards for the scout team.
Drawing cards.
He could be.
I don't think he's drawing cards.
I did AFR at Marucci yesterday with Matt, and he was talking about how Brian Kelly had 61 people, I think he said, on the staff.
I mean,
we're up to 76 on the Lane Kiffin staff.
Tay Tay, pull up the Billy Napier blue polo photo.
I'm just saying, there's only so many things to do as a coach. Only so many things.
Yeah.
So the more people you add, the less things that they could potentially be doing.
Yeah, but also when you add a resume, it's going to be more important things, in my opinion. I don't think he's drawing cards.
Maybe, but like if he's a 76 guy hired, I'm just asking.
No,
I love their resume. It's great.
I'm asking the same question you are. The resume is great, but like, what are we doing with?
You could hire Bill Belichick as like your 112th coach. What's he going to do?
I mean, a guy like T. Martin, though, he's a big enough name to where he can help you recruit a little bit. Analysts can do a lot more now than they used to. And like Jake mentioned, he was at USC. He was the wide receiver coach with Juju Smith-Schuster, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Michael Pittman. Like, those are all big-time NFL receivers right now. And then he coached quarterbacks. He helped Lamar Jackson. He was there when Lamar won both of those MVPs. Mm-hmm. T. Martin can do a lot of different things, which is what makes him so good. Like, he's not a guy that's like, oh, he's going to specialize in running backs or he's going to specialize in safeties. T. Martin's bounced around. He's had success in multiple spots.
Yeah. I think it's a fantastic ad. I'm posing a question on somebody.
I don't think anybody's like negating his resume. It's a
Yeah.
great resume, but like I agree. What is the 76th person on the staff gonna like? Is that the missing piece? The 76th person?
I hear what you are saying, but he's not 76. Like, he's going to have responsibilities that are way higher than that. So, like the guy who's 75th, yeah, we can have that conversation.
Mm-hmm.
But this is somebody like you don't hire him to just be there and sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
Like his resume that the guy's been around coaching Lamar Jackson to 2 MVP titles. He's going to have some knowledge. He's going to have some. Maybe it's something they did in Baltimore that they want to implement to this LSU offense. And like, well, we don't really know. Hey, he's available. Let's go hire him.
What up, T? What does T stand for?
Hey, that's one of the things that a good boss is supposed to do, right?
Tamaris.
A good boss is always you're supposed to be fill yourself with surround yourself to where you're always the dumbest person in the room. That's what a good boss is supposed to do.
That's a business thing?
Yeah.
So you're the dumbest person in the room at my high?
You're supposed to hire people that elevate what you can do, right?
He didn't confirm nor deny what you just said there.
I just don't hire people.
That also came into my mind.
Can't find anyone smarter.
Fair enough.
No.
Nobody's smarter than Dragon out there.
I grew up, that was like my prime football 11 days was T. Martin winning a national championship. So,
yeah, I remember
kudos, props.
Was it 98? It was 98.
Yeah,
so we were 13, and we were always told Peyton Manning, because it was Peyton Manning.
Yep.
Then,
on my pedestal, T. Martin was probably up there.
And then T wouldn't want it after him. Yeah.
Tommy Frazier.
Oh, hell yeah.
Brock Berlin in high school.
Yeah, he was.
Like, those are the dudes. Obviously, Aikman.
God, I love Troy.
Mm-hmm. Clearly.
We got to have a conversation. He had a good quote about training camp that we'll come to later in the show.
Iron sharpening iron.
Oh, we'll talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
We'll dabble.
So, good job, LSU. T. Martin hire.
Yeah,
great.
It's certainly not a bad thing.
No,
that you had a guy like
not.
this.
It's not a
went
bad
from
thing.
receiver coach
just
to
asking
OC
questions.
at UFC. You can hire a guy that's been in the NFL, that's been an offensive coordinator as an analyst. Like, that's a plus.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
I'm basically AI.
100%.
Yeah.
The answer.
You're
Or-
Jake GPT.
Hear me out.
I always want to say GBT.
One of Lane Kiffin's old buddies and coaches, who he's got a lot of respect for, didn't want to sit out a year while he's looking for a job next year. I don't know.
You woke up choosing to be that guy.
Choosing violence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I don't know. I just told you I had T. Martin on a pedestal when I was in middle school. I'm excited. I'm excited to meet him.
Well, he's probably not excited to meet us now.
Why?
Yeah.
We're saying he's awesome.
Spring's Tuesday?
Yeah, the 24th.
Ooh. We'll be on there, but so exciting.
Oh,
I think
man.
they're morning practice.
We
Are they
should
doing
ask if
morning?
we can do our show from the facility.
They would
That's
absolutely.
not a good sign for the year, the season. We talked about that.
The morning practice.
Morning practices are not a good sign if you want to win.
It's crazy how many teams have gone to morning practices. It was good for me in the afternoons when I was on college because like all those coaches could come on. I need to be hot out there though.
Yeah, it's kind of soft.
Yeah. All right, we'll take a break. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, Pelican Roofing is doing something special right now with Run for Rufus. It is a community-driven fundraiser where their mascot, Rufus, is running a 5K every single day for 30 days, all to support a local family going through a tough time. Every dollar raised goes directly to help with medical bills and recovery costs, making a real difference right here in our local community. It is an incredible way to give back and be a part of something bigger. If you want to donate or you want to learn more about this year's case, runforrufus.com. Runforrufus.com. Of course, Pelican Roofing, quality through the roof and always showing up for our local community.
That's right, Pelican Roof, and it's an awesome event they do. It's an awesome thing, and it's something they don't have to do for their business. They just want to. They come from humble beginnings. They're industry leader here in Louisiana, offices in Baton Rouge, offices in Lafayette. So if you need a roof, you need a roof repair, go check them out, pelicanroof.com.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
Welcome back in, OTB. What's today's theme? What's Thursday's theme for music?
So I didn't have one, and there's not a Thursday one. And so, like, I panicked because I didn't have one ready on the last segment. So I just clicked something that was on my, like, homepage or whatever. Then I was like, nah, we haven't had a Daryl Hall and John Oates day in a while.
No matter that.
And they're incredible, so I felt like we had to do Daryl Hall and John Oates.
Like it. Sounds good to me. All right, Tay Tay, I'm going to have to throw this one to you. You've been asking about this for days. Ahmad Hudson visits LSU. Let her rip.
So his dad, Antonio Hudson, is a former LSU basketball player. Ahmad is the number 1 tight end in the class of 2027. Very similar to a Trey Green. I mean, he's 6'6", 240 pounds, heading into his senior year of high school. Again, number 1 tight end in the nation, number 2 player in the state of Louisiana. He visited over the weekend, and Spiegelman put out that LSU and Nebraska seem to be the top 2 teams. Look, he's from the state. He's an LSU legacy with his dad playing on the basketball team. He was here over the weekend. And if you're a tight end, how could you not want to play in this Lane Kiffin offense? Because all we've talked about is how excited we are to see what he does with Trey Green. I mean, remember Daquan Wright last year? He was all over the field as the Ole Miss tight end. I think this is trending really, really well for LSU. I mean, another big-time weapon for Lane Kiffin.
What you doing over there, bud?
Put my jacket on.
I'm excited to see what they're going to be doing with Trey in this offense, because he's been a player that, to his credit, he still made plays. He's kind of been moved around a little bit and not really ever given a defined role. I think this is going to be the best year that we'll see him in an LSU uniform, understanding his skill set, knowing what he can and what he can't do as well. So this will be a great, to your point, little audition for all these tight ends that are going to be coming down the pipeline. And this is a player that you've heard about him for a lot of time, because Kay's got a lot of family in Ruston, and you talk to some people around Ruston, their program, and talk to our guy Kyle Williams, and he's like, yeah, talk about this guy. So it's exciting that LSU's got what seems like a lead for Hudson. So 6'6", 239 pounds, number 1 tight end in the nation. Matthew,
what's up?
You play with some pretty good tight ends.
Look, let me say something before you ask that. Trey is going to light the country on fire next fall. Like, it's barring anything physically bad. Like, stay healthy. The kid's going to dominate college football next year. It's simple as that.
Yeah,
where it gets like getting him to stay. Because every year with the good players, you got to fight to keep them here, right? Everybody's playing on a 1-year contract, basically. So, like, to keep him here, and we were excited about all the people coming in. I was more excited about the people that were staying.
Yeah.
And it starts with that guy, because he's absolutely going to torch college football next season.
Yeah, I agree with that wholeheartedly, and you got to know where to put him. You got to know how to utilize his skill set. And again,
you got to trust that.
Don't put him in bad spots either. Like, the dude's not going to be an inline blocker. No. Is he willing to do it? Sure. But I'm going to move that guy around. He's going to motion and cut off backside. I'm going to motion him, put him in a position for advantageous looks for him, for his skill set. Look, that's what I did in the NFL. Like, I was never going to, block Terrell Suggs straight up, but I had to block him. Mm-hmm. So what do? Well, you move me around. We orbit motion. We motion from out wide, try to create an angle so I can be a little bit at an advantage when the ball snaps. That's what you can do with that guy, and he's willing to do it. Yeah. But you've been around tight ends. If you got one of those guys that's a slot guy and not willing to do it, there's no purpose in it. But he is willing to block. Mm-hmm. Now it's on you to find the best case scenario to use his skill set.
Yeah, and you don't want him to be doing it too much.
No,
like I said,
but he's got to do it for tendencies.
He's a big receiver. That's what he's going to be, who can go and be willing to block, and you can disguise him in that blocking role some. Nicky makes a great point here in the chat. He was a failure in the sideways passing game this past year. When they threw it to him down the field, it was really good.
Sideways
passing game wasn't great.
That's so good.
Look, we should be excited.
Oh,
I got to trust that with 76 coaches, we're going to figure it out. He's going to crush, by the way.
I don't think all of them are coaching offense, though. Just
Split it.
gonna guess.
38.
I don't know. Blake, how many you got over there, Bo? I think there's a assistant tight end coach.
Sure. Absolutely. Probably a couple.
There better be somebody coaching fullbacks with
There's
76
only so
of them.
many positions on offense that if you got the 38 on each side, there's at least a couple of tight ends.
Better have somebody coaching fullbacks. Even if it's
Do they
not
have
a
a
position.
fullback?
No, but they need a coach.
Probably two of them. We don't even have the position. We'll take a couple of coaches.
What you got, Tay Tay?
Golding has a head coach of defense and a head coach of offense, not coordinators.
Do they have coordinators too?
No, like just the head coach of
Wait,
defense.
say again?
He is a head coach
Who?
of
I
offense.
didn't hear the
Pete
first.
Golding at Ole Miss.
Pete Golding.
It's just called head coach of offense and defense.
It's kind of like the star position.
Yep.
So,
Nickel.
do you coordinate as well?
Nope. Just the head coach of both
All right.
sides of the
Well,
ball.
Pete Golding, that's dumb. That's why Ole Miss continues to be the Canada for LSU.
All right, we'll take a break. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, if your AC needs a little attention heading into the Louisiana heat, call the local pros at Emerson Heating and Air. They went out to Flynn's house a couple days ago. They came out to my house yesterday. We had...
You up and running?
Yeah, we had a little clogged drain. Didn't even know it. They caught it,
moly.
came, fixed it, ready, good to go.
Phew.
Incredibly quick process. Very personable as well. And we've got an OTB deal going on right now. This is just special for OTB listeners. If you call Emerson Heating and Air and get a full AC tune-up for just $89, that includes cleaning the indoor and outdoor coils, treating the drain line, which I was clogged, found that out yesterday, checking electrical components, refrigerant pressure, and a full system performance check to help prevent costly breakdowns and extend the life of your unit. Give them a call, 225-232-3522. Tell them you're listening to OTB to get that special deal, 225-232-3522. 225-232-3522.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
Forgot my password. Trying to set this bracket.
That brings up a good question. How many passwords do you use in all of your things? I mean, we all have about 100 things we got to log in. You use one?
I try
One
to use
password.
one, but then sometimes they make you change it. So I have to, I have like two that I default to.
Sometimes that one doesn't have enough
Characters or whatever.
or
Yeah.
enough
Or a
like
special letter.
character.
Yeah.
That really, I was using the same password for a length of time.
Yeah.
And then they're like, wait a minute, this doesn't have, 15 characters or whatever.
Didn't have the special.
Or they'll
facility.
be like, this is too easy to guess.
So
And
I
I'm
got-
like, what are you
Yeah.
talking about?
Yeah, this is strong.
Yeah, it took me 20 seconds
Then they
to think
then
of.
they
That's
show
a
you
good
that
one.
bar of how strong it is, and it's always like red. It's like, nah, this isn't good.
It's always like weak.
Yeah.
Very
Password
weak.
is password.
I've got a lot. Not
You
a
got a
lot,
lot?
like 5. Because of what you're saying, like everybody's got different
Yeah.
requirements.
I have a list of like 4, but I try to use just one, unless the special character thing. There's some sites that I'm like grandfathered in to where it's like my password from 15 years ago.
Thrower of ball 15. Thrower of ball 15.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
How'd you get it?
You want to do some bracket challenges next hour?
When we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
Hey, Matthew.
Hey, what's up?
There's a company.
Okay.
Been in business since the 70s. Right here, Baton Rouge, Gulf Coast. They're 100% employee owned. That group is Pala. The website's palagroup.com, P-A-L-A group.com. And I mentioned that they're 100% employee owned because, well, they're trying to add to the squad. And if you're part of the squad, you're part of what we're talking about. palagroup.com.
That's right, Pala Group. And Pala right now, Industrial Contractors, is absolutely rolling and growing. They got capital projects all across the Gulf Coast. They got capital projects in the Midwest. And right now, they're hiring experienced operators, welders, pipe fitters, iron workers, project managers, estimators, planners, QC professionals, whatever it is. If you're looking to take your career to the next level, work with a company that promotes from within and is employee owned, visit palagroup.com, palagroup.com.